dance club. Oh my God, it's so good to see you all out. Oh my God, look at all these lovely people. Let's take a look here. This is the famous Barbara. Oh, I gotta get a good look at Barbara. You look good. That's a good reason for you to be out. You should be out more if you're that hurty. My goodness. Let your light shine. It is Saturday night. Can I get a whoop whoop? One more. Can I get a whoop whoop? Oh my God. We did this show Friday night. You're not supposed to have a favorite show, but I do like a Saturday night show better than a Friday night show. Friday night people, they just got off work. They had dinner. They're kind of sleepy. They're like, no, I just want to get out of the house. But Saturday night people, you guys have been planning this. You guys are ready. Y'all ready? Probably do a little pre-fun, maybe some home drinking, maybe some smokables, maybe some edibles. Oh, I don't judge. I did too. I did 2 shots of Jameson and half a gram of shrooms. Let's go, party. Oh, yes. Little old lady does psychedelics. Yes. You want to hear about it? Well, I'm going to tell you anyways. Fuck y'all. Okay. Anybody here ever use antidepressants? If you don't have the energy to say you have, I understand. I got diagnosed with dysthymia, which is the little cousin of depression, which means, occasionally I wouldn't get out of bed for 3 to 6 months. Everybody said I was lazy. No, it was an actual diagnosis. I was like, oh, thank God. Doctor gave me this medication and said, try this out, but don't look it up. Just don't look it up. And I took it for like 2 weeks. And I started feeling the best I've ever felt in my life. I'm not going to bag on antidepressants, but I had some fucking questions. I had to look shit up. Anybody that's taken them before knows that all these psych meds have some really fun side effects. Fun side effect number 1 for mine was reduced sleep. I went from sleeping 9 hours a night to 4. Try to fill 20 hours and not lose your goddamn mind. Especially when you're used to sleeping 9. Fun side effect number 2, reduced appetite. Don't let my size right now fool you. At one point I was 310 pounds. I have been kicked out of an all-you-can-eat restaurant no less than 4 times in my adult life. I love to throw groceries down my neck. Love it. Didn't want to eat anymore. Didn't enjoy food. Even my favorite thing, cheesecake. I couldn't enjoy a fucking cheesecake. Fun side effect number 3. They call it reduced libido. They call it reduced libido. Nah, brother, it means you can't fucking come. I know, I dedicated a whole day to this fucking project. Started out with the 2-finger tango, not fancy but typically effective. Nothing. Okay, we'll get the little buzz toy out. Nothing. Finally got out the big power tool, the gas-powered one, Husqvarna. Still felt nothing. And that's when I called my doctor and said, I feel the best I've ever felt in my life, but I don't have anything to live for. What are my other options? And that's when I found out about microdosing. That's when you take small amounts of a hallucinogen on a daily basis to try to control your issues. It's not FDA recommended or regulated. Which means I had to go solo, kids. I had to just figure that shit out on my own. Not fun. There was I had a regular corporate desk job. And, and I would go to the boards, message boards, people that are doing it, they would give you advice. They would say things that really didn't help, like, you'll know because you'll feel it, but you won't feel it. Okay. So I'm messing around with dosage, and there'd be a day here and there where I'd pull into work and start heading up the elevator and go, oh, this is going to be a long day. Not full on tripping balls, but the edges were sizzling pretty hard. Trying to hold my shit together. Laughing way too loud at nothing. My boss is like, you're sure in a good mood today. You have no idea, bitch. You have no idea. One day in particular, I held it together really, really well, and I was like, oh, lunchtime came around, and I was like, oh my God, I might make it through the day intact. And then I went to eat my lunch, and there was an apple in my lunch, and I just fucking spun out. An apple contains seeds. And that come from a tree, which means this is the reproductive organ of a plant. Which means this really isn't this is the Tinder date of food. It's just trying to fuck my face. Not today, Satan. Not today. Not today. Oh gosh. Boy, it is a little warm. It is a little warm. I should have worn my cardigan. Maybe no, we're not gonna do it yet. So I am an older lady. I'm gonna be 51 very soon. And I will pepper in a little advice, a little help for some of y'all's throughout the night. I'm going to start with something for the young ladies because it is, after all, Ladies Night. I don't see a lot of super youngins, but I see a few that are young enough to need this advice. So there's a very famous comedian that has a very famous special. I'm not bagging on the comedian. I'm not bagging on the joke. It's a great joke. It's about how dudes love titties. They always want to see women's titties, even the long ones. And what he says at the end of the joke, just roll them up like that. Okay, ladies, do not take your tit rolling advice from a middle-aged man, first of all. You don't roll it up like that. You get a crease. I breastfed 2 children. I'm at the long titty portion of the program. You roll it up like that, you get a weird crease, your clothes don't fit right, it doesn't look good. Practice that underhand roll. You may have to use some double-sided wig tape and a bra that is slightly smaller than your tits. See these ladies? That's it, she's young. See that girl? See that, sweetheart? That's not good tits, that's a good roll. Practice. So, when I turned 50, I was really, I don't mind that I'm aging, but it is hard work. I see some gray hair. It is hard work, isn't it? You're riding that wheel of pain after a certain age. It's just like you lay there, you wake up, you feel all right, and then you go to move and you spin the wheel. What's gonna fucking hurt today? Usually it's an elbow or an ankle or maybe your neck, you slept weird. Recently I had a big shocker. I scooted to the edge of the bed, I'm waiting for what hurts. I put my feet on the floor, nothing hurts yet. I was full of hope. I stood up and then I felt a shooting pain in my asshole. Let me make this clear. I've done nothing with it recently. I hadn't eaten anything spicy. I hadn't dated anything spicy. There was no reason, and we're talking serious pain. We're talking that type of pain. We've all done this. Nobody wants to admit it. Where you tiptoe into the bathroom and you do that fucking peek. What the fuck is going on right here? Is it bleeding? Jesus Christ. Well, it looked fine. It wasn't even red. It was just normal. And then it just went away. This is getting older. This is what getting older is like. And I was whining about getting older, and she totally misunderstood me. She was like, oh, Tanya, don't worry. You're going to be sexy until you're 60. Oh, you're adorable. I don't want to be sexy right now. Do you not understand what it's like in this modern environment? Oh, my God. Because that MILF shit. Oh. You get these youngins that are like hitting on you. No man that could have fallen out of this pussy should be trying to crawl up in it. am a 50-year-old woman. This is Formula One racing, children. You have to be able to downshift, take a corner, hit a chicane, pass another vehicle without spinning out into the ditch. I need none of these fucking boys. Fucking boys. Oh. They're beautiful though. Don't think that I hate men. I don't. Technically, I made one. I have a 23-year-old son. He's wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And with that in mind, I do have some advice for the younger men in the audience. Where's our younger men? There's a few. I will need some audience participation on this one. Ladies, we will need some audience participation. No, not yet. We're gonna go to church. I'm all about with the gender differences, it's not wrong, not right, just different. We need to educate each other. So ladies, here we go. Men, you worry about the size of your dick way too much. All right, ladies, here we go. Time to go to church. If she loves you, whatever you got is enough. Ladies, can I get an amen? Amen. If she likes you, whatever you got is going to be enough. Ladies, can I get an amen? Amen. If she thinks you're okay, I'm not going to lie, you better be at least average. Better be at least average and have a little bit of skill. But if you have made her angry, more accurately, if you've done something to earn her ire, here's the truth, gentlemen. Here's the truth. You could have a dick so long that you have to tuck the tip in the top of your tube sock in the morning for safety. And so thick, it looks like a bodybuilder's bicep. And here's what's going to happen. If you have pissed her off royally on any given Friday night, she's going to be out doing shots with her girlfriends, just tearing you apart, every little thing. He doesn't wipe his ass right. There's always skid marks in his underwear. He never puts down the toilet seat. He didn't even call his mama on Mother's Day. She'll do that for 45 minutes, and then she'll top it off with this zinger. And on top of it all, he's got a little dick. What have we learned, gentlemen? What have we learned? It's not how much of a dick you have, it's how much of a dick you are. So I am single, and like I said, I'm 51. Yeah, big surprise. That might end tonight. So I am single. And I don't know if you know what it's like being in my age group and single in this valley. Yeah. Oh, I live in the lawless land of West Boise, where you'll see a Prius with a Trump 2024 sticker on it, but then followed by a lifted Chevy with a Feel the Burn bumper sticker on it. It doesn't make no fucking sense. You can't judge a book by anything. Not by its cover, not by the bar, not whatever, but in general, in this valley, because of certain religious influences and whatever. If you're over the age of 50 as a male and you're single, probably a good goddamn reason. You're beautiful, but probably a good goddamn reason. Dating in my age group is a lot like buying a puzzle at the thrift store. Yeah, it's affordable. There's definitely some pieces missing. And it's kind of warped with age and ambient humidity. And when you put it together, the picture you end up with doesn't match the box. I picked out a basket full of kittens. I got in an emotional tornado tearing apart my personal trailer park. So fun, it's so fun. I can't help myself. This is the life that I lead. This is the life that I lead. So you guys have figured out that I'm fucking insane, so let's go with the really crazy stuff. Okay, ready? This is mostly ladies. Who of y'all carry a purse? Woo-hoo! out because I haven't. I have carried a purse for decades. Decades! And I still haven't figured this shit out. We've all had this. You're getting ready to go out, you put on lipstick. You're like, I'm going to have to reapply that later. I'm going to throw it in my purse. A couple hours later, time to reapply. You pull everything out in front of strangers in a bar, your whole personal life, tampons, everything, your debit card, everything's out. No lipstick. 3 months later, you're looking for something else, and there it is. Where has it been? Where did it go? There's some sort of black magic voodoo going on in those goddamn fuckers. And I think men sense it because we've all had this interaction with a male in our life. Where are the clippers? In my purse. Does he dip in? No. He comes walking into the room, holding it as far from his body as possible. A shattered look. You get it. I was pondering these things. I was thinking about this. It was rolling around in my head, and I was pondering my purse like I do fucking 20% of my day. And I found a euro coin in the bottom of my purse. Did you not hear me? A euro coin. I have not been to Europe. One of my girlfriends was like, you got it as change. It's like, no, I have a coin purse. A purse within a purse, yes, a little bit of purse inception, but when I get change, it goes in the coin purse. Doesn't it go in the bottom? And that's when I had my epiphany. I'm staring at this coin, and I realized there are, in fact, wormholes connecting all locations to all locations across the universe. Everything is connected to everything, and purses are the portals. So, while I'm looking at this euro coin, there's a baffled bitch in Berlin looking at my window receipt going, where in the fuck is Boise, Idaho? What do we do with this information? Well, we know about men's inherent fear of purses, which we now know may be justified. But they run, what? NASA! And they're trying to do what? Go to Mars! Build these big rockets and send all kinds. They don't need to do that. We need to tell them, ladies. We need to tell them. All they need to do is build a really fucking big purse. Send it to Mars. Build another one here. Cram it full of shit. And wait. Eventually nature will take its course. Shit will start shifting back and forth. We'll save a lot of money. And we can get corporate sponsorship. Because ladies love purses. Get in there with Gucci. Space travel by coach. I don't know, that's pretty insane. I'll finish this up with one more thing. I am happily single. My friends don't believe me. They do intermittently set me up on dates, and just to humor them, I do occasionally go. Y'all ever have a male friend set you up on a date? It's always like, have you ever fucking met me? I know what it is. They're like, I like this homie. I want to spend more time with him. I'm going to try to get him to fuck Tanya. I like a lunch date on a blind date because it's a clearly delineated piece of time. So if the lunch is going badly, you can go. If it's going well, you can extend it. This last date was particularly bad. Right off the bat, he ordered my lunch for me. A salad. Bitch, you saying I'm fat? And then it just went from there. He's like, our mutual friend says you're a comedian. I have to tell you, I don't think female comics are funny. Oh, really? And I didn't even know what to think. We've all done this. You're driving down the freeway, you see a big wreck. You don't want to see blood and guts. But if it's there, you miss it. So you slow down just a little bit, you peek, you peek, you peek. That is the attitude with which I continued this date. Oh, he did not disappoint. He then said, I'm funny, and started to tell me some of the most racist and sexist jokes I've ever heard in my life. Which is saying something because I grew up in a trailer park in Garden City in the 70s. place for a hookup. I had no choice but to say, no thank you. I think I just turned my period. Since doesn't like women. I screwed that joke up, but that's okay. You guys are warmed up. We're ready to go, right? Woo! Okay, this next comedian is going to be at the Rent is Due at Mad Suite on August the 5th. And her name is the beautiful, the fantastic Leslie Bing.
This dress has like a fleece lining.